All right, Tim. So very quick, small session. Primarily, the whole intent is to try and help you to see what challenges you're facing when you're watching the videos that are hosted on Screencast.com. Okay, these could be the QTP videos or the Selenium. It doesn't matter, but it's the same process. Okay. Now, what you must do before you ever start is that, one second, team. Come on. All right, so someone couldn't hear me because they're not using the mic and speaker or not even dialed in with the audio pin. So that's the problem. You've got to use those things to be able to interact with me. All right, anyways. So the first thing you need to do is go through the documents and instructions that I sent very clearly, please. Okay, I mention everything at length. If you follow the instructions exactly, then everything should fall in place for you. All right, one second, team. All right, so someone had a issue with the audio thing. So okay, so basically the first thing you need to do is you need to get my invite, which I sent through screencast.com, and it will come to you for no reply at textmith.com. Most of the times it goes to your inbox. Sometimes it may go to your junk or spam folder. So the best thing to do is search for this email address in your email folders, okay, in your overall mail. It's a Gmail or Yahoo. It will then show you the email where it is. Once you find that invite, you have to use the link or the invitation in that email to go to screencast.com and register. Okay, if you go to screencast.com directly and register, you're only signing up for a new account. You will not see my videos there. Okay, so basically what you need to do is use that invite to register. Once you register, then you have access to my folders. Okay. The second thing is you must install Microsoft Silverlight so that you will be able to do various things like play it in full screen, pause, rewind, forward, and so on. Okay. So these are the basic things you need to follow. Now, once you register, you do sign up one time. Every other time you have to sign in with your email address and the password that you used to register. Okay, that registration link invite that I send you is only valid for one time. So now if I sign in with my email address, then I'll see all the folders that I own or are shared to me. So in this, typically most of you have access to the J20 live classes folder. Okay, that is where all the videos are hosted, team. Now just to let you know, I went in sometime earlier today and made changes to the file names so that it looks a little more easy for you to navigate. Now there are two types of videos in this: live class recordings and pre-recorded videos. Do not watch the pre-recorded videos to start with. Take any one batch, either J20, which is one batch, or May 9th or M9, which is another batch, or September 27 or S27, which is the other batch. Take one batch, go from day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. For example, if you go to, let's say, May 9th, day 1, okay, it will then go to the day 2, day 3, and so on. As you watch these videos, I will mention at those times what are the other videos you'll need to watch before you come back, okay, to the next live class. That's when you go to the pre-recorded videos. Now, the pre-recorded videos are also hosted in this folder, okay, but most of the pre-record video links, you will find it in the pre-record classes updated document. Okay, in that you have all the direct links to it. All right, so now what you need to be doing is once you install Silverlight, you will see this kind of an icon. Okay, unfortunately, since I record using the go to training format, every time after the session ends, it takes about an hour to convert that file into a Windows media file. Okay, that is when I upload it, it will get converted into the Silverlight format. Okay, or you can play through Silverlight. If it does not get converted into Windows Media format, it can only be playable on Windows Media Player. Now the reason the Silverlight is good is if I go to one video, for example J20, give it a few seconds and it will load up. Once you click on the play icon, that video will start. Let me mute myself there. And you can play full screen out here. Now, if you wish to go forward in the video, you can click anywhere. However, if you notice, it is still buffering, right? So it will take a few seconds for this whole bar to reach that position. Then you can let it happen. It will play from that point. So let it buffer for a few minutes. Let the whole video download. Then you can go where you want. For example, now it's buffered here. I can go anywhere within these portions and play that video. Okay. Let it buffer few seconds and then you can continue to play those videos. Now you can continue to do it even here, but I would suggest go back to the folder and start watching in the order that is mentioned there. Okay. All the class files for the J20 and the May 9th batch are also in this folder. Okay. These files are basically the Q&A session videos, so which you can watch it whenever you want to. Okay. Now, the reason Windows Media Player format is sometimes tough is it will still play those files. Okay, it will still play these files, but the problem is that you will not be able to do the forward or rewind on this. All right, so you cannot forward or rewind in these. That's the only challenge for these videos in Windows Media Player. Okay, 85% of all the videos are converted so that you can watch it using Silverlight. Now, you also have to make sure that you watch the instructions that I put in the updated document that I had sent across. If you don't have it, request for it, please. I will send it again. Let's see. Replaying the videos. Okay, here is the one. What you need to do. So, for example, this codec is very important. You need to download this codec and install it. Okay, then if you're watching it using those links that are provided in the pre-recorded one, then you must enter your name and email address every time and click the view recording. Once it starts to play, you can take it up. Okay, then what are the settings that you need to change, how you should enable, make sure that your proxies are at auto detect, reduce the entire video acceleration to the none level, and these settings, after you do it, the video should be good enough to play. Now team, do you have any questions from your end, please? Do you want to show me any problem in your system that I can quickly look at and resolve? Pardiva, if there's a sync delay difference, I'm not sure. Okay. Another thing is, if for example, you're facing a challenge on one browser, let's say IE, switch to Firefox. If Firefox is a problem, try Chrome. Try different browsers. Sometimes there's a browser compatibility issue as well. Okay. If there is a problem in terms of voice and actions, if it's a few seconds synchronization issue, then there's nothing much we can do about it. But otherwise, I don't think there's a problem with most of the other videos. Team, if you want to speak up, or Madhuri, so I have you unmuted. Do you want to show something on your screen?
Yeah, I have a problem with the May 1st video. It doesn't play. It's in Windows Media one.
Okay. Now, okay, if you downloaded that codec, it should play right now. So let's see. You should also see if you can try a different browser. So I'm making you the presenter. Give me the keyboard and mouse and click on show my screen at your end and show me those videos. Meanwhile, Sunanda, what's your question, please? Sunanda, your question? Sunanda, I have you unmuted. You had your hand raised. Do you have a question for me? All right, looks like no. So, Madhuri, click on show my screen and show me a problem. Anyone else who has questions, who want to show their screens to me? Yeah, Windows Media Player is probably sometimes an issue.
Okay, can you see right now?
Yes.
I think I'm...
Yeah, I can see your screen. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's click on this, May 9th. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, May 9th,
Yeah,
day
go
1
up,
or day 2,
up.
anything. Fine.
Yeah, click
This
on one of them. Go ahead.
Yeah, as you said, I didn't do the codec download, but this is what the problem I was having.
Okay. Right click on it. Did you make the setting changes as I recommended? Go to options, please. Okay, 1 second. Now reduce the video acceleration to none. Make the buffer to 60 seconds. Go to the network tab. Okay. Go to the HTTP proxy. Go to configure now. Set it to auto detect proxies. Okay. The same for MMS and RTSP also, please. Apply. Okay. Reload this page, please. Do you have a VLC player installed on your machine?
VLC?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay, 1 second. Can you let go of your mouse, keyboard and mouse?
Okay.
I'm somehow suspecting that there is probably a VLC player or something else installed on your system. That's what I'm assuming. Let's see very quickly. Help about Windows Media Player. Let me check quickly at my end if that day one is playing for me.
Okay.
Day one is playing for me. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Okay. Windows. Okay. You don't have the latest version number 1. You have version 9. Okay. You need to get at least version 10. I mean, basically get the latest version.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, that's one. Let's see. There's another thing that I wanted to check is if you go up, are you getting the play icon anywhere?
No, I don't.
Okay, I just reduced the zoom level. Play. All right, let's do this in the meanwhile. Check for player updates. So it might close the browsers. Our GoToMeeting should be okay.
Okay.
So let's see. So it is doing the upgrade, Madhuri. Let's see what happens. Let me know.
Okay.
I'm going to have you muted in the meanwhile and see if anyone else has a question. Team, anyone else with a similar problem? Kamal, you haven't followed half the instructions that I told you. So you're still a long way. You watch those instructions, read the documents very carefully and follow them, please. I know it's not the easiest of instructions, but unfortunately, to host these videos in the formats they are, this is the only good solution I had. Anyone else who's still having issues with videos, please let me know. Anyone else? Manju, I don't know what you're saying. You don't have access. Initially I had access but lost access rights. I don't know what that means. If you have earlier subscribed to that, I have not taken out your access, okay? Then you have to use that email address and password to sign in. If you do not happen to remember, then you say that you want to recover the password. Try and recover the password and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, send me an email. I'll send you a fresh invite. You can register using a different email address then. Sure, Manju, no problem. Okay. Kamal, I want you to first follow the instructions that I gave you very clearly and then tell me, okay? And Kamal, just to let you know, I don't even know why you're asking in terms of why you should go and purchase GoToMeeting for anything. Team, just as a caution, you do not have to make any payment, any kind of further payments to any other website, be it Screencast or GoToMeeting or anywhere else. Okay, you don't need to do any of those things. I am the one who's making those payments at my end, so those bills come to me. Okay, you are the user of it. That's it. All right, so Madhuri, let's continue to try this. Let it happen because now that we're getting the latest version, hopefully it should play now. Okay. Now, team, anyone else? I don't see any other questions, so I'm assuming everyone else is fine. Parthiva, yeah, if you have Windows Media Player version 9, then please upgrade and check. Let me check what version I have. Actually, even I have version 9. But for me, it is playing. Let's see, performance, buffer is 60 seconds, advanced. Use video mixed renderer. Okay, so let's try a couple of more things. Madhuri, if that goes off, then we will try a few more things. So, tools, options, network, multicast. Okay, proxy, I set it to none actually. All the proxies, I had set it to none. Okay. Okay. Restart now, Madhuri. Go ahead. Go ahead, Madhuri. Restart now, please. Okay. Then click restart to restart Windows. No, don't restart the Windows. Just close the Windows Media.
I think the Windows is shutting down.
Is shutting down. Okay. So if it's shutting down, then you might have to log back in again.
Log in again. Okay.
Just in case it shuts down. Okay. So meanwhile, anyone else? So I'm assuming it is fine for everyone else. Okay. So just to let you know, team, I muted myself. Just to let you know, team, the one I was showing to Madhuri in terms of those proxy settings, where I went to configure and put it to auto detect. Madhuri, try doing it with. Okay, Madhuri is going offline now. If you try to put it to none and let me know if that works. Okay. So this was set to this. I had put to auto detect. which I now had corrected in my system to none. So that is the other thing you can look at. All right, so I'm assuming then no one else has any issue with it. All right. So if there are issues, please feel free to reach back to me email, but please expect at least 24 hours for me to respond back. If you don't get a response for any reason, feel free to call me. Okay. All right, team, take care then. Bye for now. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.